Toastmaster evening, member Toastmaster, and most welcome guests, two of us guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's really my great honor to be served as a language evaluator for tonight's meeting. It's really beyond my expectations that all the members here speak so well. Especially, I want to identify two Lin, double Lin, Linsanity. One is Joy Lin, the other is Jimmy Lin. Both of them speak really American language. There are lots of beautiful language, but still that we can tell that it is the people. It's called Chinglish, Chinese English. So, for example, that we have a companion from the NCCU. Instead of saying that, I think it's good that we have a lot of members from our sister club. It gives the people that feeling of togetherness. We are in the same family. We came from the sister club. Okay, we are in the same group. Okay, you give people very affinity, something a feeling of camaraderie, comrade. Okay. I want to advertise. You say that it's more spoken language. I want to make it commercial. Okay, commercial. It's a very Chinese English. Our school built tower first. Something like 我家有3只狗. My house has 3 dogs. In Chinese English. There are 3 dogs in my house. So they built the tower first in the school. Instead, the school built the tower first. But when you are Chinese, when you didn't make preparation and people call you here, you will give the Chinese English immediately, unconsciously. That is why you need to come to Toastmaster and repeat practice. Practice makes perfect. During the intermission, I talk with someone who is the gentleman. He's the #1 in his medical school. So you say that he's a cum laude or straight A. Only #1 in Chinese language. But American they say straight 1, straight A, or all the way down straight A, okay? Or in European terminology, they will say cum laude, C-U-M-L-A-U-D-E, cum laude. It's a really very big mistake. In Chinese language, we also say 因为怎么怎么所以 blah 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 blah, okay? But in English, you will say although, you never say but. Or you just say although and then you say but. But then I listen to somebody say although and but a little bit lonely. And then you know that this one is speaking that. I'm a new member in Toastmaster. Or may say that I'm a rookie. Rookie, okay? Instead of new member, rookie, okay, rookie. You really don't want to choose. You really don't want me to choose you. What happened in this conversation? You really refuse me to call upon you. I think it's much better. Best technology or low technology. We say top-end technology or low-end technology, okay? Will be better. You say your name in international language. You say, you come up here, please identify yourself. Okay? Identify yourself. Remember, one day when you stand up here, you invite somebody. You say that, please identify yourself. Okay? You just say that, you say your name. Okay? There's a pronunciation. World. At the end of the word, like earth, word. So you should say phonation much better instead of word and word. Last day, how to say last day? Should be yesterday, okay? Not last day, yesterday. Without meeting them directly or without facing each other directly. Without facing, okay, facing directly. I heard already the evaluation evaluator mentioned about the technical term. You say the resistant. So for example, insulin resistant. How to say that people understand? The insulin didn't work very well. Instead of resistant is a medical term. It is not every member can really understand. For example, blood vessel. How to say simple language? Blood pipe. Trachea, we said windpipe, windpipe. American people know that. But they are not medical doctors, they are not nurses. They understand how to say blood vessel, okay, for example. So technical term and the casual language is totally different. It's not used, so it is not useful. It is not useful. To stop the symptom, to stop the symptom. Symptom also technical term, so that to stop the problem, for example. Instead of say fear, if you want to use the technical term phobia, okay, phobia is a technical term for the fear. It is mouse. Americans say that it is lips. Read my lips. Who say that? Bush. 30 seconds. We have a two Bush, okay? 41st Bush and 43rd Bush. The old one, okay? Read my lips. It is lip. So anyway, I may say that it's hardly to find a very difficult, the donkey participle spelling language I cannot find. But only using without preparation, somebody come up here using a lot of Chinese English. But all in all, it's very wonderful meeting, and everybody performed very well, especially Double Lin, Germany Lin, no, Germany Lin. It's a vicinity, okay? Joy Lin and Jimmy Lin. Where is Jimmy Lin? Have you been abroad before? Stay in United States?
Almost 10 years.
Yeah, no wonder. People can tell. You stay in overseas for over 10 years, you speak differently. Even I close my eyes, I know that these people should speak differently. That's why you need to come to Toastmaster. You invite the foreigner to come up here to speak more often, and then how to translate from the Chinese English to the more American or English language, British English. We want it to be much better. We want only to be good. We want to be excellent. To do something normally, ordinary thing, in extraordinary well, we call it excellent. Who said that? Churchill. Prime Minister Churchill. Doing ordinary thing, extraordinary well is called excellent. That's why you want to come to Toastmaster. We want to pursue excellence. Not only to speak good, but not to speak well, but to speak extraordinary well. All in all, I may say that it's a wonderful meeting, and hopefully I can see anyone in the near future at any time soon. Welcome back our Toastmaster event.